Good evening. This is the market update for buy sell short for Tuesday, June 19th. The rally continues, much to the chagrin of the wall of worry traders and the bears and shorts out there who continue to call tops and continue to get blown out of the water. You recall a couple of weeks ago I mentioned that this was the most long I had been for the entire year. And look what we've done over the last couple of weeks, 900-point rally. And that interspersed with a couple of scary Europe-related BS drops. Of course, the fuel supposedly for today's rally, we've got the Fed meeting tomorrow, anticipation of the Fed coming out with some sort of news. In my opinion, I think the news we'll get tomorrow from the Fed may be that they will extend Operation Twist and possibly hint at some more QE3. I do believe we are going to get more quantitative easing, but we may not get that news tomorrow. Looking at the 15-minute chart, we had a pretty decent profit-taking dip going into the close, and as you can see, stochastics have come all the way down. So we worked off a lot of that overbought condition we had mid-morning when the market was up 150 points. We had a lot of shorts pile into a lot of stocks going into the close. So, the good thing about shorts and bears is they're the perfect ingredient for a market like this. Looking at the Dow daily chart, you can see yesterday or Friday, we halted right at the 50-day moving average. Yesterday, you had some shorts coming in and some bulls taking profits saying, we've been halted at resistance at the 50-day moving average, and today we blow right up through the 50-day moving average. We've actually been seeing the same pattern on stock charts. They are blowing through their moving averages. 20-day, 50-day, 200-day moving averages are becoming very, very nice targets and nice bounce spots for a lot of stocks. So I think we have a lot more upside momentum in this market. We saw some big time speculation pour into the small caps today, and that is a very, very good sign. We had signs of that last week before that bullshit drop we had on Monday that scared a lot of traders to the sidelines. They are starting to stick their hands down their pants and find their balls and start to play these so many beaten down stocks. You recall a week or so ago I posted that article, the stat regarding the market in election years. Market typically bottoms and rallies from June through August on election years. And so far, so good. I think we are going to be challenging the April highs and possibly pushing to new highs in July into August. RSI still has upside room. Stochastics is over the 80 level, but what I'm thinking we are going to see is a market similar to what we saw from really December through March, where we just continue to slowly trudge higher and higher and higher and higher. What we're concerned about, though, small caps. That is our sector of the market. IWM, Russell 2K, we finally got our breakout today. Big up move through the 50-day moving average. Remember, we're looking for a move to 81, to 83, 84. Calls are rocking on the IWM, just like our Facebook calls that we called a week ago ended up going up, 90%. Not bad for a week's work, really. But the IWM, very, very nice action. Small caps blowing up left and right today. And actually, let's jump in. Let's go into some of these stock charts. OPXT, only thing better, as I said on the weekend alert, is getting a stock, having it bought out, then having that stock fall all the way back down and being able to buy it right back up for another big pop. We've been accumulating OPXT for the last few days, and today it went kaboom. And the reason being OCLR, which was also on the video this weekend. We are waiting for a 263, 265 breakout. Mentioned it late in the chat yesterday, and this morning started going, and we ended up getting a 50-cent scalp on this baby. Not bad for day one. And of course, OPXT went kaboom all the way up, hit our scalp target from those shares we added the other day at 111. eased off into the close, but remember, our target on OPXT is $1.40. They got a $1.40 cash buyout offer from a hedge fund, and we still have the OCLR merger in place, and this chart looks nice. We should see continuation on this one over the rest of the month and into next month. I could see the 200-day moving average at 359 being tested. That is what, 40% upside? Tack on a 40% move, and easily we get our 140 target on OPXT. So looking really, really good. And a big driver on the move in these today, which tech stocks are cheap. A lot of tech stocks are cheap, small cap stocks. NEI got bought out today for a 90% premium, $1.45 buyout. Just tells you how cheap these stocks have gotten. Our new play on this, ALVR. $50 million in cash. I mean, their enterprise value is $2 million when you back out their debt. They've got $1 per share in cash, decimated over the last month, even on good news. Bottom is in place here. This one consolidated over the last month in the 45 to 50 cent area. And if this was the stock price right now at 45 to 50 cents, with the way stocks are bouncing in this market, I would be a buyer here. What's great is they shook the tree over the last couple of days, shook out all the sellers, and we're able to buy this one at 39 to 41 cents. Woohoo! 20-day exponential, 47 cents. 50-day moving average, 57 cents. This is our target on this baby. I mean, we've got really small downside on this. I think this could be an account maker, especially if this market continues to run higher over the next couple of weeks. Deeply oversold, dirt cheap tech stock. Does not get any better than this. Stochastics in the basement. I like this one. Reminds me a lot of ACLS. Remember when we were buying ACLS last month? Down here at 97 cents to $1.01. No one was interested in this. And this was in a bad market. This stock had gotten decimated. Here we are, about to break the 50-day moving average, up 25% on this baby with multiple scalping opportunities. Same situation here on AVLR, except the price is a lot cheaper and we can get a lot more bang for our buck on this one. Sticking to the sector, tech sector play, TXCC. And they actually painted this one on the close to $1.20 close. This one down from $1.90 over the last couple of weeks. Again, this sector is on fuego. I would be a buyer on this stock, $1.30 under. First target is the 20-day exponential up there at 145. That's a 25-cent move from these prices. We are about to get a positive MACD cross. Stochastics are in the basement. Those that wanted to sell have sold out, and we should see a very nice move up with the small cap momentum over the next few days. FREE, we actually had some very nice momentum in the low float and shipper stock. Shipper stock's doing very well today. We got a fat scalp off EGLE in the chat room. Actually, let me bring that chart up. EGLE. We were buying this one, 280 area. Our target was 350. Got as high as what? 340. Not bad for an hour's work on this one. And as such, we jumped into free. Free, very nice consolidating action over the last 6 weeks here. Got a nice big breakout. You know, you had some traders wishy-washy into the close here, but sector continues to move in the near term. And recall what this one did the last time we played. It ran from 50 cents to $2 over the course of a couple of weeks. This could easily do the same thing again, especially with this very, very nice chart setup. The other play on that, of course, is NEWL. You know, this one could easily make a move to $1.70 and still have upside to the 2+ area at the 50-day moving average. We picked some shares up on this one today. Positive MACD cross. Stochastics about to break 50. I'd be surprised if we don't see this one romping over the next couple of days with the sector. Quick mention on NVAX. Nice little flag here. 127. It's already started to break out, but they'll probably really start to chase this one. 128, 130. We're looking for a move to the 200-day moving average up there at 139. P-Wave. You know, we've been patient on this one, riding it for the last week or so. We finally got a nice spike. We got our first target traded as high as 94 cents, dipped on the close. I would be looking to pick this one anywhere around the 20-day exponential. Again, same sector, small cap, tech play. 50-day moving average at $1 is calling. We've got it breaking up through the 50 level. Stochastic's about to do the same thing. These are indicators, and where they are is exactly how we like to play when the momentum is there like it is right now. Zoom. Z-O-O-M. Profitable. China. Play. Right sector. Loves to spike. Looks like it's going to take a break through the 50-day moving average at 119. We are picking this one up today, 111 area. Target is the 200-day moving average up there at 137. Flatlined RSI, flatlined stochastics, cheap beaten down tech stock, and tech stocks are a rockin'. I like it this a one. You know, we're spreading our eggs on a few of these plays. I think they are all going to go. It's just a matter of do they all run at once or they run one at a time. But these are very, very nice chart setups, and chart plays are rocking right now. Quick mention on ASTX, our rule of two play. Pretty damn nice over the last week since that break of the 200-day moving average. We're up 25 cents on this baby now, and it's looking to extend its run. 210 break gives us that next move to the 220, 240 area. And, you know, before this one had its big sell-off, it was up there in the high twos area. So this one has been known to put in big runs and can definitely do so again. So we've got some very, very nice setups. I love ALVR, TXZZ, or TXCC looks coiled here. And then, of course, you know, just sit back and wait to see how high our OPXT runs. So we've got some very, very nice setups right now. Again, if you've got any questions, shoot me an email, feedback@buysellshort.com.net. Remember, we've got the Fed tomorrow, but I think the bears and traders who are going short are going to be the fuel for the next up move in this market. And again, you know, this is going to be a nice little race over the next several weeks, just like the market did back, you know, through the first 3 months of the years. There'll be up days, there'll be down days, but small caps are really starting to wake up. And even if we see this kind of action in the large cap stocks, small caps, we saw our first real signs of speculation out there today. Some very, very nice signs. So things are looking up for the near term. See you guys in the chat tomorrow. Good night.